Hi, I made over $600,000 online at the age of 21, and I also helped hundreds of people to make their first $1,000 online. And last year alone, I made about $427,000 with one of my businesses, and I grew my Instagram to about 107,000 followers too. And just yesterday, I also did a coaching call where I helped people to make their first $1,000, and I helped 37 people to do it just recently. So if you watch this video to the end, I promise that you will learn how you can make your first $1,000 online in the next 30 days. So let's get started. And the first thing that you will need to do to make your first $1,000 is to pick a niche. So what is a niche? Niche is a group of people. So for example, 20 to 30-year-old entrepreneurs that want to overcome procrastination to make their first $1,000 is a niche. For example, 30 to 50-year-old men that are successful entrepreneurs, but they neglect their health and they want to lose some weight and get into the gym is a niche of people. For example, people that want to start singing better, or people that want to cook healthy and lose weight, right, are a niche of people. So niche is a group of people that have similarities, right? So the first thing that you need to do to make your first $1,000 online in the next 30 days is to pick a niche. So how you are going to pick your niche? If you don't have a niche already of people that you are going to help, you need to ask yourself this simple question. Who can you add the most value to, right? So right now, if you need to give 1 hour presentation, unprepared about any topic in the world, what would it be? Would it be how to overcome some addiction to a bad habit that you had yourself and you overcame? Is it gonna be about fitness? Is it gonna be about mindset? Is it gonna be about procrastination? Is it gonna be about books and self-improvement, or making money, or running, or cooking better, or singing, or any skills that you can come up with? Any topic, literally anything that you can give a 1 hour presentation on that would help people might be your niche, right? So for example, for me, for the sake of example, I help entrepreneurs, right? So I help online entrepreneurs that want to grow their audience online with organic content and want to monetize it, right? So that's my niche, okay? So the next step after you ask yourself this question and after you pick the niche is going to be the traffic. So if you pick the niche, let's say you decided that you're going to help young men to get fit because you got fit into the gym yourself, for example, and you want to help people to do that, right? Amazing. Then the next step for you to make your first $1,000 in the next 30 days is to get traffic. So what is traffic? Traffic is people, eyeballs, attention, right? Because what is a niche? It's a group of people. So once you pick the niche and you are going to help them, right, solve their problems so you can make your first $1,000, the next thing is you need these people to know that you exist. Because if people don't know that you exist, you can't help them, right? So that's the next step, that you need to have a traffic. So 1 or 2 platforms, for example, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, or TikTok, are more than enough for you to make your first not only $1,000, but $1 million online. Right? So you just need to pick any 2 platforms or any 1 platform. Both works. If you want to pick 1 platform, that's good. If you want to pick at max 2 platforms, that's also good, right? So it can be, let's say, YouTube and Instagram, right? For example. So if you have a YouTube and Instagram and you pick the niche that you want to help young men to get fit, right? Then all you need to do is to start posting YouTube videos about how to get fit and start posting Instagram Reels, Instagram posts about how to get fit, right? For example, what I've been doing on Instagram myself. I've been posting content for entrepreneurs on how to grow their business, right? Or on this YouTube channel. What I'm posting is how you can grow your YouTube channel. So how you can grow your online business, right? So this is the next step for you to get traffic, is you literally just need to start posting. Oh, but what are the best times to post, Harut? But how I'm gonna post? Would people laugh at me? Or I'm posting but I'm already not getting views? Irrelevant. Just for 30 days, you need to start posting if you are not already. And if you are posting, you need to just try to make each post a little bit better. Put a little bit more effort into each YouTube video, each Instagram reel, etc., etc. The next thing that you will need to do is to have conversations with these people. So when you have a YouTube channel and you make your videos, you need to leave in the bio, in the description, your Instagram account so people can DM you, your link so people can book a call with you, right? There are softwares, for example, calendly.com that you can use. Here is the software, if you're not familiar with it, calendly.com, right? You can use this software, for example, and you can, that can help you to schedule appointments, schedule calls with people. When you can have that link in the description, people watch your content on YouTube or on Instagram, whenever, they can click on that link and they can book a call with you, right? But that's the next step. You need to have conversations with people, right? So after you have picked the niche, the people that you want to help, right? Some demographics of people that you are excited to talk to and you can add the most value to. Then you add traffic, which is you start posting on 2 platforms. Then you have conversations. When you have conversations with these people, they book a call with you, you DM them on Instagram, you ask them to DM you, right? Let's say you post a YouTube video about the 5 best ways to lose weight for young men in their 20s. Let's say that's your YouTube video. You posted more videos about the topic, you got the first views, and then in the description you have in the video itself you say, hey guys, by the way, if you want to lose weight, if you want me to help you, you can DM me on Instagram the word gym and I will help you out, right? And you have your Instagram or calendar link or whatever down below, so you can start having conversations with people. And if you work on this, you get traffic, I guarantee you will have conversations. After you have conversations with people, you need to identify what problem do they have. So what they are struggling with, what pain are they experiencing right now. So let's say in the first example that I gave, let's say your niche is to help people to get fit, right? Okay, cool. You started posting on YouTube, on Instagram, you got your first few hundred views, few thousand views, tens of thousands of views in the first 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever. Then you are going to talk to these people. So you say, hey, what are you struggling with? Why you can't lose weight or why you can't get fit? And they can talk about their problems, and someone will say, hey, I can't do it because I am too busy. Another person would say, I don't know what exercises I should do. Another person says, oh, I'm doing exercising but I'm not getting fit, so probably they need help with diet, etc., etc. So once you talk to these people, you will actually get an understanding of what's their pain, right? What are they struggling with and how you can help them. And after you talk to at least 20 people in DMs or on the call, right? You just have these conversations, which can take you just a couple of days. You will learn what is the pattern that they all have, right? For example, you will notice that from these 20 people, 15 of them were struggling with the fact that they couldn't motivate themselves to exercise and they needed accountability. So if you notice that pattern, then the next thing that you can do is make an offer, because you now know, right, what problem these people are suffering with, what pain do they have, right? And if you just make them an offer and help them to solve that problem, they will pay you, right? If someone wants to get fit and they are struggling with it and you talk to them and you understand what they're struggling with and you can help them, if you tell them that, hey, here's my offer, here's how I can help you, then in exchange they can pay you money and you can help them. For example, in this case, you can offer them to go to the gym with them or to do a video call once they go to the gym and you can exercise together even if you are from different cities. You can offer them having weekly calls with them over Zoom or over WhatsApp, where you ask them what they eat and what they should stop eating and start eating, how they should change their diet, what exercises they should do, what mindset they can use to motivate themselves to go to the gym, etc., etc. So you can actually start helping them. So you can say, okay, I can give you my WhatsApp number, so you make them an offer. We can jump on calls one-on-one weekly, right? Or anything else that you can do to help them, right? You can send them a PDF on how to do this. You can record the video for them. You can go and exercise for them. You can, anything that you can do to help them to get fit, right? You can make them an offer for as long as you know that it will help them. And you can say, and it's gonna cost $1,000, right? So you don't sell anything less than $1,000. And if you don't think that people will pay you $1,000, that's wrong. If you talk to 20 people and identify their problem and see the constraints and what they need help with, and you go and make them an offer, if you make an offer to 20 people that really are in pain and want to solve their problem, at least one of them generally will pay you $1,000. And even if they don't, if you talk to 10 more people, at least one of them will buy, right? So that's the conversions. Most people won't buy from you, but one person will. And that's how you make your first $1,000. You pick a niche, you get traffic, so you can understand, okay, this is the people I want to attract. You start posting content online on social media for these people to attract them. They come, you talk to them, you have conversations. The more conversations you have, the more conversions you will have, the more money you will make. So the more you make conversations with them, and you will start understanding them better, what they are struggling with, what are their pain points, right? And not only you can use this for your new content, because if you know that all these people struggle with, let's say, diet, you can start making content about diet, and other people will be finding it interesting, and you will have more audience over time, right? So it's all going to compound on itself. But once you talk to these people, have the conversations, identify their problem, then you see how you can help them to solve the problem, right? If you cannot help them solve the problem, don't make them an offer. But if you can, make the offer. For example, for me, I can help people to make their first $10,000, $100,000 a month, or even more, right? I help people to make their first 1K. I also worked with people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month, right? I help both types of people. So if someone comes to me and says, hey, I want you, Harut, to work with me one-on-one to help me grow my business, grow my YouTube channel, grow my Instagram, grow my audience, make more money, etc., etc., then of course I can say, cool. And if I say I can help them, I make an offer. I can offer them to jump on them one-on-one calls with them, give them my entire strategy on how I'm growing online, how I made hundreds of thousands of dollars online, and in exchange they will pay me money, right? And that's how you make money. That's how you can actually make money, by just making an offer, right? That's it.
Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback,
for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.